Hey, what's happening? What's going on? Fancy meeting you here. Glad you're here. Thank God you could make it. Welcome to your Vape at 5. I am your host. I'm Black Cat. It's the day after Easter. Now, as you know, Easter, Passover, whatever holiday you celebrate, they're all fantastic, is a day of either one of two things. Either you believe in big bunnies coming around and giving you eggs, which I wish I did because that sounds awesome, or you eat a lot. Well, yesterday, I ate a lot. I ate so much, I was actually conquered by my own plate. My eyes were too big for my stomach. I could not finish my plate. I tried my best. I really did. I went down fighting. Wasn't like the hot dog challenge, that's for sure. If it had been the Easter challenge, I probably would have lost. I hope everybody had a great Easter. Thank you guys for joining me today. I hope you guys spend time with friends and family or some relaxing time, maybe even by yourself. Easter is celebrated any kind of different ways, but I hope you got to spend some time for yourself and for your family. As you guys know, as the greatest coil builder in the universe, I know all kinds of builders. I search the ends of the earth, high and low, looking for builders that will spark your cow's irons, who will spark your interest in building. Joseph Searle. I look all over the world for those who are worthy enough to be a featured builder on the Vape at 5, hosted by me, Black Cat. Why did I just do that? I don't know. Today, I have a featured builder for you. His name is Kubo525. If you have not heard of him, you may not have. He's not one of the giants yet in the game, but when I show you guys his page and his work, you guys are going to be stunned. He is absolutely amazing. His photography, the complexity of his builds, the level of skill that he has, and how neat and aesthetically, not only aesthetically pleasing, but how symmetrical and everything is, and everything's perfectly laid out, is really amazing. And there's very few flaws in any of his builds, and they're complex. I mean, there's a lot of room for error, so there is a lot that could go wrong, and he seems to really reel it in and do a fantastic job. So we're going to be looking at him today. I have some vape mail for you. I have three featured builders. Yeah, it's 4. I can't hold that thing. Can you do that? You hold your finger down. Oh, I did it! Look! There it is. First time ever, live on camera. I gotta tell you some stories about that. They popped my head. Okay, well, hold on. Before we do that, I've got 3 featured builders that I got coils in this weekend that we're going to add to the featured builder list, which is going to take us out into, probably till the end of May or close. And what else? I'm going to tell you about what's going on this week with the Vape at 5 special guest we have. I'm also going to tell you about a little guest appearance that I'm going to be making this week. I'm going to be making a guest appearance, you guys. I've hit the big time. I've hit it. I'm moving from Ohio. I'm moving to Hollywood. I'm moving because I am moving to the big time, guys. It only took me a year. 266 fucking shows. But I'm actually going to be on Heavy Metal Vapors, Beards and Nicotine on Wednesday. I will be live at 9 o'clock, and I hope everybody can join. I hope the Black Cat fam can be there, because I don't think anybody's going to know who I am, who I is, which is crazy. Being this popular, I don't know how. Phone Cicada, people wouldn't know who I is, but I need you there to prove I'm actually on the YouTubes and people do know who I am. So please show up. All right, let's roll through. I'm going to say hi to everybody who showed up today on this nice Monday. And then we're going to do the vape mail, and then we'll do the feature. And then we'll get out of here. Vaping on, one thing I do want to mention, I started vaping on the Kubera, Kubera, Kubera by Deadman Sands on Thursday. And I'll tell you, I'm enjoying it. I'm like blown away with how well it hits. It is really, really nice. I'm going to be reviewing this on Wednesday, live, 5 o'clock. So if you're ready, Charlie let me borrow it. Thank you, Charlie. I see him here in the chat. If you're available, make sure you show up on Wednesday for that. It's going to be a really, really fun time. And get to show off this RDA for you. All right, let's roll through and say hi to everybody, shall we? I need some more Mountain Dew. I feel like I'm coming down. Like I drank so much Mountain Dew today, can't see it. It's like I'm drinking nothing. It's like invisible. It's like a magic potion that keeps me going in the show. Participants, there they are. There you are. Whole list of all you guys. I can see you all. Addy. What's up, Addy J62? How you doing, brother? Great to see you. Glad you're here. Al Ben. What's up, Al Ben? How you been? Al Ben. Good to see you, man. Glad you're here. Big G. What's up, Big G? Now, Big G put a build up the other day. He put it on the Facebook page and on Instagram. Fantastic work, man. Really beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I really take an interest in that and think it's absolutely awesome. I have to, you and I will have to talk very soon. Black Cat Whiteface, that is me. I have a frog in my throat that I cannot seem to get rid of. Trying to get it out of my throat. Moses Skater, what's up, Bones? How you doing, brother? Great to see you. Glad you are here. Mr. Cal's Irons, man with $1 million swivel. Great to see you, Cal's. Glad you are here. Charles McLaren, the Baron. Good to see you, Charles. Glad you're here. Charlie, what's up, Charlie? How you doing, brother? Great to see you. We had a fantastic show on Friday, the Vape Hot Tub. It was bubbly. It got hot. Got hot in the hot tub. Stan was our guest in the Vape Hot Tub. Fantastic guy. We had a really, really good time. And before he came on, he's like, "So what do you guys talk about on this show?" I was like, "Nothing." He's like, "What do you mean nothing?" I was like, "Anything you want to talk about, dude. We can talk about anything you want to talk about. I don't care." He's like, "Okay, well, you want to talk about that?" I was like, "Yeah." So we talked a little bit. I wanted to talk to him a little bit about the design process. Now, if you don't know, Stan is really good at CAD, and he's like really excellent at drawing things in that software. He's been using it for a long time now. That's actually his real life job. So designing things, he's extremely professional, and he obviously does some really fantastic work. The Keen is just an absolute. I love it. I think it is one of the best mechs that I've used, bar none. And for the price, it's unbelievable that it's that price. Dreamer. Fantastic mod. So really fun having him on here. Just, one of the guys in the community that I just really impressed with, and really, really nice to have him on. Clinton Johnson. What's up, Clint? How you doing, brother? Great to see you, man. Glad you are here, sir. Dan the man. What's up, Dan the man? How you doing, brother? Great to see you. Dustin Kendall. What's up, Kendall? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Glad you're here. EB Vapes. Well, hello, EB. How are you? Good to see you. Glad you're here. Welcome to Vape 5. I'm the host. This guy right here. Hi. I'm Black Cat. You haven't heard? You heard of me before? Probably not. Well, you heard of me now. I'm fantastic. The show, this little ditty I put together here, we talk about building, coil building. We also talk about male genitalia quite frequently, actually, probably more than we should have. But right now, we're going to talk about coil building, and you're going to have a great show today. You're going to love it. So I'm glad you're here, man. Thanks for joining. HB Coils, what's up, HB? How you doing, man? Great to see you. Glad you are here, James Capozzi. What's up, James? How you doing, man? Great to see you. Glad you are here, sir. Jane Dodd. What's up, Jane? How you doing, honey? Jane just sent me a new round of the Cat's Whiskers. New round. Whole new. I've already gone through like 3 bottles. It's fucking fantastic. If you are a custard fan, you're going to be overwhelmed. Your mouth, listen, before you vape this, I want you to be sitting down, seated position, preferably buckled in, because you're going to lose your mind when you taste it. It's that good. It's fantastic. If you like custard, you're going to love it, man. It's absolutely awesome. Jeff Lawson, how you doing, Jeff? Good to see you, man. Lawman, good to see you, brother. Glad you are here. Joseph Searle, good to see you, Joseph. Glad you are here, man. Thanks for joining. Lewis Miller, what's up, Lewis? How you doing, brother? Great to see you. Glad you're here. Mr. Pebble, my bevel. What's up, Mr. Pebble? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Rodrigo, 207. What's up, Rig? Rod. What's up, Rod? How you doing, Rodney? Good to see you, man. Glad you are here, sir. If you're trying for your first time, just listen to what I said to EB Vape. Same thing. Same thing goes to you. New guy. Be nice to him, guys. Steven Aiken, no bacon. What's going on, brother? Good to see you. Taking a motherfucking Voop with Smith. What's up, Voop? How you doing, brother? Good to see you. Tracy. What's up, Tracy? How are you, hun? Great to see you. Glad you're here. Turbonetta. What's up, Turbo? How you doing, brother? Good to see you, man. Glad you're here. Vapor for Life, Jen. What's up, Jen? How you doing, hun? Great to see you. And my brother from another mother, Mr. Woodtick Mike. Great to see everybody. Thank you so much for showing up. All right, now, before we get started, let's do some vape mail. Now, normally I'd have a vape mail intro, but I don't know what happened to that. When I changed computers, it didn't make the trek over to the new computer. Andrew Taylor, good to see you, man. Glad you're here. Frank Einstein, what's up, Frank? Faceless Vapor, can't talk today. Good to see you, brother. Glad you are here. Who am I missing? Am I missing anybody else? Sinan, what's up, Sinan? How you doing, hon? Good to see you. Glad you are here. All right. First package is from a gentleman, QSTRAQ. I don't know how to say it. That's his builder's name on Instagram. Fantastic builder. Quastre? I have to help me pronounce it, but I have 5 sets of coils from him in these 4 sets. 4 sets. So I have to make sure I don't give out more than that week. He's going to be added to our featured builder. Look at the packaging of these coils. Focus, please. There we go. Look at the packaging on these. Nice little tins. Isn't that cool? I think I have one that's open. Let's open. Yeah, I do. So here we go. This is a... Does it say? Little pack of cotton in there. So you have the coil. These are alien coils. So here you have the coils, and then also in there is a little packaging of cotton for your coils. How fucking classy is that? Literally, that's one of the nicest packaging I've ever seen. And how he has it with these little tin canisters like that, and then you just bend these down to lock it in there. Absolutely gorgeous. So let's add him to our featured builder list. Still got 2 more to go as I fling coils all over myself. So put these back in here. Anybody wants a card from Wire Mutation, I have them right here. I will be sending those out with the coils to get him a little publicity. Where is he out of? Let me see what that says. Oops, what did that open for? He is out of Athens, Greece. So I'm telling you, I think all 3 of these guys are international. He is out of Athens, Greece. So there is his card. Focus. There we go. Pause it, and that's how you can get in contact with him if you are in Europe. And Wire Mutation. Very classy, man. I love it. All right, so let's add QSTRAQ. All right. And our next featured builder is Mr. GTCS Mustang. Now, if you remember when I did Own Canada, I talked about GTSC Mustang, and I really, really like him. So I asked him if he would be featured, and he said yes. This package is from Japan. It's where GTSC Mustang is. So let's go look in here and see what we got. Oh, hold on. Oh, it's really taped. Let me grab my trusty knife. Hold on. That was just like one little thing of tape. That's why I thought it was taped up good. Hold on. Let me open this up. All right. Ooh. Ooh, lordy. There we go. Now it's open. Hold on. Let's turn this over. Take a look. Make sure there's nothing crazy in here. You never know. Well, it's still taped a little bit. Hold on. There we go. I'm free. All right. Wow. Okay. So here is a half pitch. That is probably my set. Get it to focus there. That's a half pitchfork right there. So that is one set. Those are probably mine. And then let's see. We have in here. Ooh, a lot of sets. A lot of sets. So this is going to be a really, really good week when we do get him on here. So we have, open this up. Oh yeah, so we got 2 sets of N90 26 gauge aliens. Another set of N90 28 gauge aliens. And then N80 28 gauge, 2 sets of N80 28 gauge 38 gauge aliens. So 5 sets. So here's the 5 sets that he sent me. Plus he sent me that one that he already did and colored, which is absolutely fantastic. So I'll put these back in here. Yeah, that's really, really nice. God, that's a big coil. I bet you we could find that on his page too. It's gorgeous. All right, so that is Mr. GTSC Mustang. Let me add him to our list. So now we are moving. Let's see. We got Proxomes next week. 2, 3, 4. That's 4. This is 5. So yeah, we're already running through May. GTSC Mustang. All right, put that one back over here. I'll put this back into this container so I don't lose it. Try to keep everything together so I don't get anything mixed up. And our last box is from... Who was this? Let me think. I know who this is. This is... Oh, okay. This is from... I believe it's Coil Addict. Yeah, Coil Addict. Or no, not Coil Addict. It is Cool Vape. Cool Vapes. That's who this is from. Cool Vapes. So this is our last group. So Cool Vapes, you know him on Instagram. Here is his packaging. And he sent us, God, I wish I would focus better. I got my new camera. So I'll be changing that camera out in probably like, I don't even know, like 2 days. I might do it tonight. And get it all set up. I got 5 sets of coils from Cool Vapes. He sent me Interlock Alien, Spaced Frame Staple, Frailian, and a Spaced Frame Staple, which sounds really interesting. I've never vaped with frames. He also sent me a nice note here. Let's see. Here are the coils for the giveaway, made with Nichrome 80 KP wire. Let's see. Ohms is 0.1 for all. And he is from, where is Cool Vapes from? I think that's not him. I want to say, yeah, he's from France. So all 3 of these builders that sent coils are from all over the world. We got Japan, France, and Greece. How fucking cool is that? Isn't that cool? So yeah, so I'm like going, I'll tell you, you know, everybody, I've only really had 2 people that I've asked to be featured that said no. Not really said no. I had one guy the other day say that, I don't know if I really want to do it. And I was like, oh, okay. Some people just don't want to. And, you know, maybe they just don't feel like doing it, or they don't feel like building. Or they just don't feel like sending them, or maybe they just don't like the show. I don't know. But I've only had 2 people say. So when I did all these international people, I was really like assuming that somebody was going to say no, but none of them did. So really, really excited for that. That is Cool Vapes. So our lineup right now, we have Kubo this week, Proxomes next week, followed by Mind Dream, Merlin, QST RAQ, GTSC Mustang, and Cool Vapes. So that will take us all the way into... it's going to take us into June. So we're all the way scheduled into June. I've got like 3 more people that I've asked that are agreed and are sending. So it usually takes anywhere from like 2 to 3 weeks once I ask somebody until when they get here, especially if they're international. Like the ones from Proxomes, literally took like a month and a half to get here from Mexico. It's pretty bad. It's funny because they can get like cocaine and meth and shit up here in like 6 hours, but it took 3 months. It took a month and a half to get coils up here. Nothing against Mexico. I got no problem with them at all. I'm just saying they can, like, some things they do really well. All right, guys, let's so where are we at? Right on time. 5:20, right on the dot. My magic potion. All right, guys. So today we are going to look at Kubo 525. As I previously mentioned, the guy is absolutely fantastic. He's one of these guys, and what I'm trying to do this year with the Vape at 5 and with the featured building, and I mentioned this before, but I'll mention it again, is last year I really concentrated on getting the guys that really influenced me and a lot of guys who are pretty big in the community. I shifted gears this year because I didn't feel it was really fair to go after just the big guys. So I'm starting to try to look for some guys that are working their way up and some people that you may not have heard of. Well, I come across people that are just absolute gems, and this is one of them. This is a guy that you may not have heard of because he's relatively new on the scene, but who's doing some really, really fantastic work. And really, absolutely, it's my absolute pleasure to bring these type of builders to you and get them out so that people can notice them and really appreciate what they're doing for vaping, the building community, and everybody else. So I don't really know Kubo. I don't know him. I've spoken to him a few times over Instagram Instant Messenger, so I don't really have too much background on him other than he is absolutely lights out when it comes to building. And he was super quick to respond, because I think I asked him like maybe 2 weeks ago. No, it had to be longer than that because he got on the list, but he literally got him back to me in like a week. So he was really into it, really happy to do it. And I'll tell you, the stuff that he sent me is absolutely fantastic. If you remember the day that I opened them, I showed them all off. There's some really, really fantastic work in there that you guys are going to have available to you this week. So without further ado, let's take it down to the laptop and take a look at Mr. Kubo 525. All right. Here we go. Was that up too high? Let's move that down. There we go. Kubo 525, here's his Instagram page. He's got about 209 posts, so not really that big of a page yet. He's following, got about 1,300 followers, so the link to his page is below. I'm going to ask that everybody who watches, if you just follow that link over to Instagram and hit the follow button for me, I would really appreciate it. He's actually out of Fort Worth, Texas. Very, very, very cool. He's on team Recore Fusion Inc., which is an absolute dynamite team of builders, some unbelievable talent on that team, and just fantastic guys. So let's start it out. First coil looks like an interlock, not an interlocked, but a dual fused alien, groove fused alien. Holy shit. So what he did was he aliened it, and then he went through with a smaller gauge and aliened in the grooves. I can't remember ever seeing that. I can't remember. I'm sure I have, but be honest with you, I don't fully remember seeing it before. Beautiful color on that. Gorgeous, man. I love when people color coils and then they contrast it against the white of the cotton. Just absolutely gorgeous, man. Beautifully done. Perfect. Here's another picture of that before he colored it. Sitting in the Goon 25. Gorgeous picture. Guy has excellent photography skills. Really does. Now, here's some of the stuff that I really became interested in. Kubo. You'll see here, he paralleled here with a couple different things. One is a micro-Clapton alien mothership, which he interlaid. So he did the groove fuse with that. What I'm really interested in, though, are these small pieces of ribbon that he aliened, and then fused that in between that helix, a micro-Clapton helix. Beautiful color on it. A little oversaturated. You can see where it's kind of leaking off on the saturation there. Still absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful color there. Lots of different colors. The texture that the micro alien gives it makes it really, really cool to look at. Almost looks alive to me in a weird way. I believe it's a polished alien. No, that's that interlock alien, or the groove fused alien again. Here's that same picture, same coil. Another view. That's gorgeous, man. He goes through every color that metal can do right there. Gold into the violet, into the little deeper red, into the lighter blue. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at this thing. Another micro-Clapton alien here. He uses on this. That's why I said the micro-alien on the title there. If you look here. So he did a braid with micro-aliens. I know for a fact I've never seen that. I know for a fact I've never seen anybody do that. That's fucking gorgeous. And again, to me, his builds, they almost look like they're alive. Like there's some kind of like weird insect or something. Beautiful color on that. Again, the micro alien rolling through. Paralleled with a piece of single round wire. Not sure what braid that is. You guys know my braid knowledge is absolutely garbage. Using some of that Turk. I'm still on my Turk kick. I haven't put it down since I got it. The shit is so good. It's butterscotch. Fucking fantastic. Here's another picture again of the previous coil. This is that groove fused micro mothership alien. On the inside is a helix, and then paralleled with a piece of ribbon that was clapped or aliened. Really good deck to choose for that coil too. It fits in there, and I actually think he could probably get the cap on it. Let's just see. Yeah, he could get the cap on that. Yeah, perfect deck to choose for that. Really complements it well. Beautiful photography, beautiful shot. Here's a little wire porn of those to that micro Clapton groove. Yeah, that's really impressive. You know, that's a high risk, high reward build right there because you're risking a lot. You're going to micro Clapton a lot of wire to try that build with it. That's risking a lot because it takes forever most of the time to do that. To micro Clapton all that. Here we go with it. This is another micro Clapton alien. On the outside, on the inside is a stitched Enigma micro Clapton. That's beautiful, man. Let's see if we can find a few more pictures of that. Here's a micro Clapton interlock. He is just a micro Claptoning machine, man. This guy. Little side boob. That's the braided coil that we looked at. Here we go with a micro Clapton paralleled with a piece of round wire, then paralleled again. Well, the fuse was paralleled, and then he paralleled the coil with another larger gauge, probably 26 gauge wire. He did through it really, really well. How he kept the round wire the same color as the, I don't know. That's hard to do because that round wire will heat up much quicker than the much more dense wire here. But he does a really good job of keeping that color. That is just really patient heating, honestly. God, he is just all over these micro Clapton aliens, micro aliens. Here's another picture of that one from the top. Kind of like in the abyss there. He has that really, really dark background. Beautiful. It's another pic of that braid build with the alien parallel next to it. Just a lot to these builds. A lot of time and effort to get all these done. Let's see if we can play this here. I don't think you can hear it, but damn, I don't know what he's got in there. Quad core fuse Clapton 26 by 40 stainless steel. Ooh. 0.16. Oh, that seems like it's a little high for it, but it must be a lot of wraps. Or a single coil, maybe. That might be it. All right, here we go again with the Stetsa stitched hedgehog paralleled next to a mothership alien micro Clapton. Beautiful color on that. Got that nice blue into the blue and gold. You can tell that he uses really, really good wire as well. Getting those really nice colors. That's one thing about good wires. You'll get really, really good color from it. Here's a full braid. I'm not sure. Let's see if he says what it is. He doesn't. That is absolutely gorgeous, though. Beautifully done. Again, the micro Clapton all the way through. Looks absolutely gorgeous. I guess I didn't even mention these are all hybrids. Like all his builds are hybrids. Like I can remember when doing a hybrid meant like Clapton alien, like it's a big deal. Like I look at the builders now have taken hybrids to such another level. It's a whole new level where it's almost commonplace. You don't even mention that things are hybrid anymore, really. Another hybrid with an alien next to a mothership alien. So this is gorgeous. This is absolutely gorgeous. It's perfect. So things to look at on this. Consistency of his alien wrap is absolutely just money. Just money. Consistency of his mothership alien wrap is exactly the same. The consistency of the microclapton all the way through. The difficulty to keep that microclapton together when you're using it to fuse is it's not easy. And he nails it all the way through. And it looks absolutely gorgeous. It's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. Beautiful build. That is stunning. Another picture of the braid. Let's see if he mentions. No, he doesn't. It's in the layer cake. Beautiful braid. Beautiful color. And this is a previous coil that was absolutely perfect. If you look at it here, you can see how consistent he was all the way through on his wrap. Looks icy. Absolutely gorgeous. Again, this is that hybrid we were just looking at. Absolutely beautiful. Now, this is a small gauge. I'm thinking that's a 40 gauge maybe. At least 38, maybe 40 on that fuse. Beautiful color. Absolutely gorgeous, man. I didn't even notice the inner core of these are staples on the outside. Very cool. Wow. How he did that with a braid, I don't know. Wow, look at this monster. Holy cow. Braid together on the, he must have braided two cores together is all I can think. I don't know. And then had one going out one way and going out the other is all I can assume. I'm not entirely sure. Not entirely sure how he did that. That is absolutely gorgeous. So inside here he has two staples. Beautiful color on that. Absolutely gorgeous. Again, the spacing on his microclaptons are just, I mean, it's just amazing that he can work with that and keep it so tight. Here's the picture I used for the thumbnail. I really, really like this build. So he's got a very large frame staple on the outside. On the inside of that, he did a parallel or maybe even a force fuse Clapton with a bigger gauge, looks like ribbon, microclapton ribbon, then paralleled next to a microclapton round wire. Really cool how that looks. He's got some more pictures here. Let's click through those. There's a little side boob for you. Oh, here we go. Naked staple. Naked frame staple. Corrugated with ribbon frames. Can't tell if that's a... That looks like a hedgehog to me. Stitched. There's another braid. All right, here's some more pictures of the naked framed. Beautifully done, so clean, good color. Again, same build. Beautifully installed, sitting in that layer cake RDA. Oh, he dualed this one. So here you go. Here's a dual shot of the coil I used for the tile. Beautifully done. They just seem like they'd be a bitch to install, but I'll tell you what, man, they're gorgeous. I don't know how you do this, but that's really cool. Somebody needs to teach me how to do that. That's awesome. Micro Clapton stitched hedgehog. This is the, oh God, what is this? I forget what this coil is. I did this coil live once. I did this for a tutorial, but I can't remember the damn name of it. Something Bones. Is it something Bones? If somebody could throw that in the chat, let me bring the chat up here. Somebody could throw that in the chat, what build that is. Hey, John Wright, how you doing, man? Kim Dixon, good to see you. Taxi Jim, what's up, Taxi? How you doing, Jim? Good to see you. Mr. Nick Devine, good to see you, brother. Big G said hey to you. Anybody else I missed? Nope. Thanks for joining, guys. Boneyard. That's what it is, the Boneyard. That's okay. That's what, thank you, Jim. So, yeah, I did this coil live once. It's a really interesting, beautiful little coil. It's the Boneyard coil. Oh, God, what is this? Here we go with this. It's just a star. He took an alien and made a star out of it. How freaking cool. Wow, that's really neat. Reminds me of it reminds me of Alien. Here's another picture of you get a little better view of what exactly he did. That's pretty cool, man. That is really cool. Here we go with another. Here we go with the corrugated hybrid or corrugated ribbon frame stagger fuse Clapton. Very nice. Get a better view of it in that picture. What's this? Interlock next to, I don't exactly know. Something paralleled next to it. Something in the middle. I can't exactly tell what that is. I'll probably get a better view of it. I'll be able to tell. Here is that ribbon frame corrugated. Skip fused. Great color on it. Very well done. Fuses look good. Nice coil. A little better view of it there. Oh, I see what he did here. He did a straight fuse and a skip fuse on the middle to give it the hybrid appearance. Here we go with a, this is the snake skin. Is this the snake skin or the, God, was it snake bite? Or snake spine. Is this the snake spine with a micro Clapton outside? I believe that's what that is. He's got another picture of it here. I just saw down here, which you can tell a little bit more what it is. Yeah, snake spine. Beautiful done. And on the inside, it looks like he did, he staggered it for his fuse. Very cool. There's a nice shot. Stable stagger fuse variation, hybrid into a staggered in. 4 wrap, 2 insider stags. Really nice job on the stagger. Very nice and tight. Anytime you try to fuse again, and I always mention this, anytime you try to fuse with without having a stagger on the outside, it can really lend to your fuse not being straight. And he does a really, really good job of keeping it straight. Looks really good. Lot of stuff going on here. Almost looks like some kind of braid. Almost looks like some kind of braid into that. I'm not exactly sure what that is. But it looks like he braided that micro Clapton on the outside. Again, to give it some sort of, it almost looks like an insect. Beautifully done. Here we go. Got a staggered in variation using round wire with 2 pieces of ribbon framed in on the outside. On the inside, it looks like a suka or an interlock. That's a suka. So that's an alien suka, actually. Alien suka on the inside. And then he put it into the grooves of that staggered in, round wire staggered in. Beautifully done. Great, really great creativity and 2 really nice builds to put together like that. That is really, really nice. Here we get a little bit better view of it. Suka is right in the middle, perfect where it's supposed to be. Really tight on his fuse. Really well done. So now we're getting back to where it looks like he was really being just trying a bunch of new things. Here we go with a dual corrugated. Dual corrugated, separated 5 pieces of ribbon in the middle. Got 2 pieces on either side of the corrugated piece, and then ribbon frames. Really fucking tough to do that with ribbon frames. Really fucking tough to do that with ribbon frames because you don't get any movement on your frame at all. To go across that far, that's more like one of the GTSC builds right there. That's a lot of stuff that he does with these monstrous builds. Here we go, another hybrid action. Very nice. Little cage build here. That's in December. So he went from December to January. He really jumped in skill level. It's almost amazing to where he's at now. I mean, this is like 5 months later. I mean, that's still not a bad coil at all. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying his skill level, his photography, everything has really ramped up in the last 5 months. Interlock for Alien. Beautiful color, nice shot. Groove fused. Next with that micro alien. Paralleled in, beautifully done. And now we're all the way back to the beginning. What time is it? Oh, we got 2 more minutes left, so let's take a look at this. September 11th, 2018. Kind of like a flute Clapton, braided, paralleled with a piece of round wire. Very creative. Here's a number of his different builds that he did. Staggered in variation, looks like an Enigma braid. 2-core alien with some pretty low gauge fuse and that another snake spine. Mohawk paralleled with an alien. Really, really cool coil. Great look. Staged Mohawk alien. And Enigma. Stitched Enigma. Beautifully done. Let me see if there's one more I want to grab before we head back up top. Another braid, it looks like. I almost want to say it was a staggered, but that's a braid. Very cool. All right. Let's go back up to the main. Beautiful work, man. Kubo 525. Absolutely gorgeous, man. Really impressive, beautiful builds. Absolutely gorgeous, brother. Great job. All right, guys. So that is Kubo 525. You guys know what you have to do. You need to go to his page and you need to repost a pic with the hashtag BlackCatfam to get a set, 3 sets of his coils on Friday. On Wednesday, I'm going to give away 1 set and a 60 mil. What's in this one here? Turkish Harvest. So a 60 mil of Turkish Harvest and a set of coils from the gentleman you just saw, Kubo 525, on Wednesday. So make sure you put a number in today's episode between 1 and 150. On Friday, you have to go to get in that one, repost from his page with the hashtag BlackCatFam at Kubo 525. Now, let's do a little chat interaction. No time to chat with the chat. Nick, you coming on tomorrow? You want to come on tomorrow? Do the show with me tomorrow? Do it me, you, I'll get somebody else, a couple other people. Dude, I got to get a haircut. It's awful. I've got to get a haircut. It's terrible, man. Look at it. It's fucking awful. I was gonna get one this weekend, but I couldn't get to the. I had a bunch of kids at the house. I couldn't leave. No, fuck you, Scott, was Nick's reply. All right, cool. So tomorrow, 5 o'clock, Nick, we're on. Yeah, Crazy Face McGee does a lot of braids. Yeah, he's really good. Get my new camera set up tonight. Pretty happy about that. See, I got it right here. This is my new camera. Now, Mr. Marcus Fagan sent me this. I bought it off of him. So this is one of his older ones. But still really nice. Nice little camera. So this will be my main one now. And then I'll take I'll show you the back. This is my main one now. And I'll be taking that one and moving it up here. I don't know. I just mess with the focus. I don't know if it focuses well enough, though. We'll try it. I'll see how it works on the review. If it doesn't work, I'll have to get rid of it. Tommy Neek, yeah. Was one of the best braiders. Oh, Lewis. Yes, the Turk RDA. I didn't mention that. We're going to do that this Friday. So if you already reposted for the Turk RDA, you don't have to do it again. But if you did not repost a picture from MTurk's Instagram, do it this week, and I'm giving away a Turk V2 RDA on Friday. And I will remember this time, guys. Sorry about that. So, yeah, repost a pic from, so all those people who are like wondering who won, don't worry, you didn't lose. It's still available. We're going to do it on Friday. So go to MTurk's page if you haven't already. Repost a pic with the hashtag BlackCatFam at MTurk, and you have a chance to win a brand new Turk V2 RDA on Friday. I am a sexy man child, Joseph. Yeah, it's fucking awful haircut. Damn it, I just bought one. It's a great RDA. I love it. I hadn't stopped using it until I started using this. This is a nice RDA, too. I'm reviewing on Wednesday, but it vapes really nice. Yep, Joseph, you can do it on Facebook. Yeah. Just do it in the group. Maybe you get two. Yeah, just tell me what color you got. I've got both colors. So if you have one, you win. You have one, I'll give you the other color. Unfortunately, I can't do that next time until I get more, but I'll do that this time. Yeah, it's my daily too, Charlie. Yeah. So I send this one back to you this weekend. What time is it? 49. Let's go for a couple more minutes. I'm going to cut it short. Give you guys about 10 minutes back. I like it, Big G. I do. I like it. I'll tell you more about it, though, on Wednesday. I can't give up all my secrets. That would not be. That's not how I want to run the channel. I'll be surprising people. Rawr! Rawr! Shirt says potty animal. Rawr. Remember that song, 1984 by Dirt Nasty? If you haven't heard that song, go listen to it. It's funny. Kim's not invited to what? Tuesday night, 7 p.m. Time to join us. No coil class. Yes. Quota class Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern. I know you are, Big G. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. Give you guys 10 minutes back. I got to get this camera set up. Love you guys. Hope you guys have a fantastic night. Tonight on the YouTubes, you have Vape with the Homies on 8 o'clock. You have, I forget what else. There's some other shit on. I don't know. Probably be a lot of other people on. Watch it. Oh, no. Phoenix Vapor and Mountaineer Vapes are on. I think they're on at 9. So check that out. And I'll see you guys in the chat. Love you guys. Hope you guys have a fantastic week. See you tomorrow with Nick. Some other people. Later.